What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another Speed Champion review. Today we're actually taking a look at the Nissan GT-R Nismo. That's set 76896. It has 298 pieces, one minifig, came out in 2021, and it retails for 20 US. And we're gonna take a look at this set's positives and its negatives. I'm gonna say it right now, if you don't like stickers, don't look into the Speed Champion line, but if you don't mind them, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna, take a look at the good and bad of this set, but enough talk, let's get right into it. And to begin, we'll take a look at the box art, and I absolutely love the way these Speed Champions boxes look. It really reminds me of Gran Turismo or some other racing game like that, and yeah. So you can tell that he is on a course and he's ripping it. Give you guys a view of the back. Now on the side, it just shows, the Speed Champion logo. And then on the back, again, love the fact that this just reminds me so much of a video game. And then it gets into some of the features, how you can kind of access the interior, the fact that it seats 2 minifigures, and then there's the actual model of the vehicle in real life. And then the side of the box just shows the front again. On the top, again, just the vehicle. And then on the bottom, just the barcode. I'm actually surprised they don't show the minifigure. Generally, these boxes will have the minifigure somewhere, but they don't do that. Not the end of the world. Again, love the overall feel that this box gives off. I really like racing video games if that isn't coming through. Let's now take a look at the set itself. And now we've come to the actual model car. You guys a 360 view. Tons of detail. The amount, and I'll be saying this a couple times, of stickers on this set is ridiculous, but if you apply them relatively straight, the end result actually looks quite good. We're gonna take a look again at it, but look at the back of this vehicle, the exhaust, the back lights, looks so good. You also get a set of other mags if you want to switch them out, which is kind of nice. Let's now break down this car area by area. And the first part of the car that I want to take a little bit closer look at is actually just the hood. Now bear in mind, this is a printed piece. This would have been a nightmare to apply, so I understand why they did it. And the bottom right here, these are stickers where they have the headlights and whatnot, but still nice overall detail. Now getting into the cabin of the vehicle, love the fact that you can seat 2 minifigures in these new Speed Champion sets. Now I will say they could have maybe had a speedometer or something in there, even if it was a sticker piece. A little bit lackluster, but not the end of the world. Still gets the job done. This car also has pretty good drivability, so if you're a kid, works quite well in that respect. Spaceships have to have swoosh ability. This has drivability, I guess. You can actually open up these back windows and you could stick an item in there if you wanted. Maybe you want to put his wrench in there or something. It's a good spot to put it. And then the back, check this out. This vehicle probably has one of the best exhausts I've ever seen on a LEGO set. There is no license plate, but it is a race car, so I understand why they don't have that. And then here's the underbelly of the vehicle. It just again uses these massive big plate pieces, and you kind of just build the entire vehicle on top. I do believe they actually had to create this design for this Speed Champion theme when they made it fit 2 minifigures instead of 1. Overall, very, very nice looking vehicle. Again, just a ridiculous amount of stickers, but if you apply them correctly, it actually looks quite good. It also has a nice spoiler on the back, as you guys saw. Yeah, overall, just a great looking vehicle. These stickers are actually a little tricky to apply, so make sure if you're building it that you really kind of line them up. I think that looks pretty decent, but it's very easy to mess up on them. But again, if you apply them correctly, it ends up looking kind of like this, although these stickers are not perfect, but they're as perfect as I can get them. And yeah, I just think that this vehicle looks fantastic. Would love to stick it in a mock. Maybe if I eventually get a city out there, this car would be one of the vehicles that would be driving around it. Let's now take a look at the minifigure. And here we have the driver of the Nissan Nismo. You can probably very easily tell who he is because literally the printing's all over him, which I do appreciate. I believe that the Speed Champions minifigures are actually really underrated with how detailed they are, because their torso and leg printing is crazy detailed. He doesn't have any back face printing, but he does have back torso printing, as you guys can see. And I love the fact that his pants kind of just move into his torso, like just the printing continues. You can tell it's one suit, which is actually quite cool. He also has a hair piece, and what I thought was funny is they use the same hair piece that Obi-Wan has. Maybe a little bit less orange, but he has the comb over. Overall, very detailed looking minifigure. Again, I feel that these minifigures included in this theme are quite underrated. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Personally, I really like the Speed Champion theme. I think the amount of detail on these sets is spectacular. Again, the one negative, like I mentioned with every Speed Champion review, is the stickers. There's just an overabundance of stickers. However, if you can look past that, they're some of the most detailed sets ever. I mean, and just looking at the exhaust with the back lights, it looks so good. I love the fact that the new Speed Champion sets also can fit 2 minifigures instead of just 1. Overall, really like this set. This is no exception to the rule. Generally, I always like these Speed Champion sets. Again, it's just the stickers that kind of turn me off a little bit, but you know what? Regardless, still very, very good looking. The fact that it has 298 pieces for a set this small is also ridiculous, but it just really shows how detailed they're getting, and I appreciate that. More detail than less. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I think it looks pretty accurate to what we see in real life, what this vehicle is supposed to look like. But again, that's just my opinion. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. But yeah, that pretty well does the video. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Speed Champion sets. We do one of them probably once a month, and I really enjoy doing them. They're definitely a cool theme to get into. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.